Hello, children. How are you? Long time no see. Now, everybody knows that I am internet's biggest fangirl, and today our victim is tada! Frankenstein. And as a true fangirly, I had to make a fan art. So, this is the fan art that we are gonna draw today. So, sit back, relax while I show you how I painted this whole piece from start to finish and I talk about Frankenstein. I am absolutely obsessed with this movie. The visuals in this movie is incredible. I swear each frame looks like a freaking painting, and when I am obsessed with a movie, a series, an anime, whatever, I have to absolutely draw my favorite scene out of it in my own style, and that's exactly what I'm doing here. My inspo is literally this scene I'm about to show you.
A leaf? For me? Thank you. Isn't it beautiful? This is a leaf?
I knew Guillermo del Toro wouldn't disappoint. Since teenage, I've been seeing his movies and The Shape of Water is one of my favorites. As someone who loves to read and who's read Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, I have to say this was the best adaptation ever. Every scene looked like a painting. Just look at these. The color, the costumes, the vibes, everything in this movie is absolutely amazing. When I watched this movie, my first thought was that this movie flows like a painting. As someone who's read the novel, the best part was that it really shows what the novel was about humanness, the deep philosophical questions of life. Can man truly play God? Victor Frankenstein was able to become God by creating life, but he lacked the compassion to love his creation when it didn't serve his purposes, when it didn't meet his expectations, and the creature in his eyes became the monster. And the creature, who doesn't know anything, born out of pieces of dead soldiers, shows more compassion and love and purity than even humans fail to show. Everybody should watch this movie and then read the novel. Anyways, I need to put my bookish persona to sleep and let's talk a bit about the drawing process. The scene I'm painting from shows so much love and innocence in the creature's eyes, and the same tenderness is in Elizabeth's expression, and I really wanted to capture that. I played with the colors and figured that the creature isn't really grey as it might look, but it's actually a muddy sort of blue shade. And when the light hits his face, I am using a really saturated orange color to get that warm glow of a candle. I painted this one like I would do an oil painting instead of putting my shadows first and then the midtones and then the lights. That really helped to get the flow of the process and make changes instantly. And since I am impatient, that helped me mentally. Can't say how much it helped practically because at the end of the day, it's a 9-hour artwork. Listen, I'm not mad about the 9-hour painting process, especially after finishing Inktober, where I was doing 2 drawings a day because I started late. And if you still haven't watched my Inktober drawings, what are you doing, child? Go watch that after you finish watching this video. Anyways, I was kind of glad to take my time and hyperfixate on details because for the first time, I am happy with the results. It's shocking. Did drawing every day for 31 days really improve my skills? Yeah, probably. That's how you get better at anything by simply practicing. Who would have thought? Not me. Just kidding. I always said practice. Practice makes everything better. So in the movie, you don't see this hand thing, but I came up with it on my own because I thought it was such a romantic thing to have their hands both placed in that way. So that's the creative leap I took when doing this fan art, and I really liked how it turned out. It's not always the eyes, Chico. Sometimes it's the hands. Them hands don't lie. I'm a sucker for good hand paintings, especially if you've seen those Hua Chung Jilian hand paintings, like those fan arts. You know what I'm talking about. Anyways, we are basically at the end of our painting process. So I am going to finish this off and do a little bit of tweaking, put in the background, and I will show you the final result. Enjoy! I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, share, and subscribe, and follow me on my Instagram. And I will see you next week. Bye.